Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Welcome to my channel if you are new here. My name is Kayla and today I'll be doing a collective reading for you guys. I have already cleansed the space and said a prayer over the cards, so we're going to go ahead and get into the overall energy with this deck here. And we're going to only use oracles, clarify with oracles, okay? Finish off with affirmations. I hope you're all doing well. I'm doing all right, better every day. 808 could be significant, all right? Let's get into it, please, and thank you, Spirit. One card for the overall energy of the reading. Alright, so the number 21 could be significant. Tension comes out, okay? So someone of this ethnicity or race could be significant, okay? I'm not sure if this is Chinese, Japanese, so I don't want to say anything incorrect. Someone could be wearing those type of clothes, okay? There could be, someone could be wearing blue, green, okay? But there's tension between two people, okay? But let's see what tension is talking about, okay? As I said, the number 21 could be significant. Alright, 21, tension. The longer you hold on, the heavier it is to carry. Impatience, disconnection. Time is of the essence. You are a volcano ready to erupt. Your frustration has magnified over time. You feel misled or fooled. What you thought was real turns out to be a fluke. What you thought was promising begins to prove otherwise. You are afraid of falling behind or being led to a dead end. While all your eggs are in this one basket, you feel frustration rising higher and higher. In the upward, unfortunately for your ego, your plans have been delayed. Fortunately for you, you have more time to balance your responsibilities. Your mind is open, your vision is immeasurable. It is okay to crave a bright life, but there will always be friction in the air if you don't learn how to release your insulting surveillance over the flow here. You are being reminded to keep your composure. The more you want it, the more resistance there will be. You are the breeder of your own opposition. Okay? So this could have something to do, because it says the longer you hold, the heavier it is to carry. So maybe there's something that you're holding on to that you may need to release. Okay? Let go of with the scissors here. Maybe you need to cut some type of cord. Literally. Okay? This could be, a cord cutting with someone. Okay? Whatever this energy is that's making you feel heavy, yeah, okay, you should know what that is. Okay, fertility is at the bottom, number 3. I'm gonna read that. Fertility, the number 3, could be significant. Your aspirations lay the foundation for fertile grounds. Grow something beautiful. New life, imagination. There is a theme of abundance in your life. You are a significant provider of light in the world. Your vision is vigorous and clear. Creativity runs fluid. You harness mother energy. You are in a space of developing impressive ideas and designing new beginnings. Do not take this moment for granted. Stay innovative. If you are being called to parent, receive it. If you are being called to lead people, accept it. Channel this energy into rewarding experiences. Anything you produce with humility and devotion will be nothing short of exceptional. In the upward, this is a sign that you are safe to fall in love. You have the strength to bear new life. You are encouraged to interrupt the cycle. You have worked for a very long time to get here. Thinking about the next moment will only interrupt the one at hand. Be gentle with yourself. Be gentle with others. Stay gracious. This will make all the difference. Okay? So a new life could be coming in. Something new could be coming in. Something is growing here with fertility being at the bottom of the deck. Trees could be significant, okay? A hollow tree like that could be significant, okay? But with tension here at the bottom, maybe it's time for something is probably about to happen, okay? Like, tension is not really, it could be a good thing or a bad thing, like sexual tension. It's like something building up, okay? 444 could be significant, okay? Some of you may be pregnant or getting pregnant if you have intercourse soon, okay? when I talked about sexual tension, and then fertility being there. Some of you may be expecting children or something like that, okay? But I feel like something is like on its way. Maybe once you release something or let go of something, something else is coming in, and it may be coming in strong, okay? Let's see what else comes out. Thank you for that, Spirit. Why is tension here? Please and thank you, Spirit. Make it clear. One card at a time, please and thank you. All right, first card out, chaos and conflict. Number 33 could be significant, okay? Animals could be significant. Tension and chaos and conflict, they kind of give the same vibe, I would say, because tension and, you know, conflict kind of mean the same thing, okay? 33, chaos and conflict, disarray, being at cross purposes with another, the tension of opposites, the value of chaos before order. Okay, so yeah, you're maybe there could be tension between you and someone else, okay? Maybe someone is upset about, or, you know, maybe wants to start some type of conflict with you about, maybe they can feel like some type of change happening, something new coming in for you, okay? Yeah, someone with all that glitters here at the bottom of the deck, someone could be pretending, wearing a mask, okay? What else, please and thank you, Spirit, for tension? What else for tension? New life. Number 39 could be significant. Someone could be wearing purple. Maybe a leotard like that. Okay, you could be in gymnastics or something like that. Eggs could be significant, okay? New life, 39. Birth of new ideas. Growth, opportunities, a breath of fresh air, life renewing itself, okay? So you could be coming with some new ideas maybe, okay? New opportunities. You could be growing. Some progress could be being made, okay? You could be starting something new as well, okay? Flexible at the bottom, number 19. Teachability, open-mindedness, being adaptable without compromising what's most important, okay? So Spirit wants you to be flexible, adaptable, okay? Maybe new love is coming in. We have a loyal heart here at the bottom, okay? What else, please and thank you, Spirit, for tension? Make it clear, please and thank you, Spirit. Only the truth may come out. All right, we have deep knowing. The number 43 could be significant. 43, deep knowing, intuition, listening to the oracle within, empathy, hypersensitivity. Full moons could be significant. Owls could be significant, okay? Maybe you are very tapped into your intuition at this time, very hypersensitive, okay? Trusting your intuition, all right? 41 at the bottom. Soulmates. Harmonious partnership, love, friendship, companionship, a relationship fostering personal growth. Alright, so maybe you have a deep knowing or feeling that new love is coming in. Yeah, we have regeneration here and blessed. I feel like this partnership that's coming in is going to be something that's blessed, okay? It's going to be equal give and take here with exchanging gifts. Okay, something is being renewed, alright? What else, please and thank you, Spirit, for attention? Happy 26. I kind of feel like the last reading, all of these same cards, at least these three, I feel like chaos and conflict was not here. 26 could be significant. Happy, joy and contentment, a sense of fulfillment, feeling that all is well, okay? So I feel like you feel, you know, secure. You feel all is well, okay? If this is a relationship coming in, as I said, it's going to be something beautiful, okay? Maybe someone wants to come in and mend things. You have a choice to make here with fork in the road, mending and clean it up. Someone wants to come in and try to make amends with you, okay? Let's get one more, please, and thank you, Spirit. One more for tension. So immediately I feel like, yeah, someone wants to come back around into your life. I feel like someone sees you doing good here, okay? Someone sees you happy. All right. And they want to come back around in your life. With deep knowing, I feel like you already know this, okay? You're very fertile right now, physically and spiritually, okay? And someone wants to like bask in your ambience and leash onto your energy so they can get that abundance as well, okay? So be aware of that. Someone could be very upset that you are prospering and doing well without them, okay? Want to cause some type of tension. So there could be someone that you literally need to cut cords with and end something with, okay? Because it's like giving jealousy. All right. One more, please and thank you, Spirit, for tension. One final card, please and thank you, Spirit, for tension. I'm going to shuffle. One final card, please and thank you, Spirit, for tension. All right. We have truth be told. Owls and eggs, very significant, okay? Excuse me, it says to be fair, not truth be told. The number 38 could be significant. All right. 38. To be fair. Balance, justice, a need to consider options, mutual benefit, the law of cause and effect, okay? Things are being balanced out at this time, okay? Something is being made fair, okay? Someone is pretty much paying for the consequences of their actions, okay? I feel like with to the sea here, you're moving on, you're moving forward, okay? It was like just a matter of time here with TikTok and Yin before you rose into your feminine energy. Someone feels like you guys still have some unfinished business though, okay? So be aware of someone from your past wanting to come back around because they feel like, you know, they're not done with you. All right, of course, if nobody wants to be done when they thought that you were gonna sink but you didn't. Now they want to come back around, okay? Why is chaos and conflict here, please and thank you, Spirit? Make it clear. All right, we have intimacy, bonding, sensual and confiding. At the bottom, emotional storm, turmoils, unstable, affected. Someone is pretending as if they are unbothered, but really they're going through some type of emotional storm, okay? Yeah. They're feeling very empty, maybe alone, okay? Confused, unsure, uncertain about life. They're sad about losing you, okay? Let's get one more for intimacy, bonding, sensual, and confiding. Okay, resistance, secret admirer, suppressing, and timid. Yeah, someone is holding their feelings back for you, okay? Maybe that's causing a lot of tension, okay? Because they're not coming to terms with how they feel about you. They're lying and hiding behind a mask. Withdrawn at the bottom, single, lonely, solitaire, trapped, stuck, tied down, captive, and return, second chance opportunity. Someone feels stuck where they're at, but they definitely want to return to you, okay? What about new life here? Please and thank you, Spirit. Why is new life here? Make it clear. Why is new life here? All right. We have loyalty, trusting, reliability, and believing. So maybe someone coming into your life is going to prove you their loyalty. They're going to be trusting, reliable, and believing. Maybe this past person wants a second chance to show you that they're going to be loyal. Stress at the bottom, turbulence, tension, and arguments. Shocking, turmoil, trouble, unexpected, and emotional storm, turmoils. Okay? I kind of feel like wherever this person is, they're stressing. It's just a lot going on over there, okay? A lot of turmoil, a lot of trouble in paradise, that type of energy, okay? Maybe they're realizing that you were so loyal to them, they messed up, that type of energy, okay? Karma, consequences, cause and effect, that, yeah. Okay, they're getting karma at this time. They're paying for their sins, or, you know, they treated you some type of way, left you, abandoned you for someone else, and now their karma is coming. Divine feminine, fantasy, and releasing. You're moving on, walking away, okay? And they're thinking about you all day because you are the true divine feminine, okay? What about deep knowing here? Please and thank you, Spirit. What about deep knowing? Reciprocate by Summer Walker is playing in the background. So you could have walked away from someone because they were not reciprocating the energy and love that you were giving them, okay? Maybe they're in a situation like that now where it's not, you know, unrequited love. Clouded judgment comes out, unbalanced illusions and distorted, okay? At the bottom, beginnings, try again, new direction, start over. Apology, forgiveness, return, sorry, return. Someone definitely wants to apologize and start again with you, okay? I feel like you just don't know. I feel like you know this person is back and forth with their emotions, though. You know, they just do a whole bunch of hopping around. You know, they're never staying in one place for long, okay? So you don't trust that. You already know that, okay? One more for deep knowing. Okay, we have peace, balance, harmony, and friendship, okay? But in the reverse, it did come out in the reverse. So it's maybe like, you know, if you allow this person back into your life, there's going to be a lot of drama, okay? We have pain, apprehension, afraid, cautious, broken, shattered, heartbroken, destroyed. This person is like kind of like damaged goods, or just very hard for you to love, okay? Like they just make it hard because it's like they won't accept the love. Something is telling me to shuffle the cards, so I'm gonna shuffle them. But it's like they won't accept the love. You know, some people are so were treated so wrongly, or have such a skewed perception of love growing up, that when you treat them with genuine love and care, it scares them and they want to go out and sabotage. So it's like, you know, that would disturb your peace, okay? And you know that, you know, if you give this person another chance, they're just going to come in and disturb your peace more, okay? What about happy here? Please and thank you, Spirit. All right, we have curse, hex, witchcraft, negative mind at the bottom, conflict, clashing, differences, and incompatibility, okay? I feel like you're happy without this person, okay? They may feel like you put some type of curse on them or something. Confusion, uncertainty, unsure, unclear, and then commitment, marriage, promises, fidelity, okay? I feel like this, as I said, this person does not know what they want. They do a lot of back and forth. Conflicted and confusions talk about the same thing, okay? And then commitment, this person does not know what they want at all, okay? One more, please and thank you, Spirit. They're probably trying to feed you an illusion like, oh, I'm going to be better, or I've worked on myself, okay? Lying to you just to get back into your energy. One more for curse here. All right, we have abandoned, left out, walked away, cold, okay? Maybe you have to get away from this person because maybe they literally are cursed, okay? You had to walk away from them, okay? And maybe once you did walk away, that brought you peace and happiness. Depth at the bottom, awareness, importance, value, beauty, charming, graceful, kind-hearted, and withdrawn, single, lonely, solitaire, okay? I feel like you were just really too much for this person, but in a positive way. Like, you know, when someone say you were too much of a woman, too much of a man, the other person is very immature. They don't have this depth. They don't see their value. They didn't see your value, okay? You're too kind-hearted and all of that, so you have to step back away from this person, okay? What about to be fair here? Please and thank you, Spirit. Why is to be fair here? Why is to be fair here? Please and thank you. Sorrow, loss, grief, depression. At the bottom, conflict, clashing, difference, incompatibility, conflict, confusion, and commitment again. Okay, someone is sad. Yeah. Someone is sad. Maybe wherever they went, it's not what they thought it was going to be. And now they're grieving the loss of you. But this is karma. One more, please, and thank you, Spirit, for to be fair here with sorrow, loss, grief, and depression. Pain, yeah. Pain, apprehensive, afraid, and cautious. They're very sad and sorrowful, but this is karma. As I said, this is spirit balancing out the scales. Shocking at the bottom, turmoil, trouble, unexpected, obsession, infatuation, adoration, addiction, and hopeless, sinking, despair, falling apart. This person is falling apart. They're thinking about you. They're obsessed with you. They didn't expect for, you know, once they abandoned you or once you never came back, for them to be in this type of state of mind about you, thinking about you all day long. So this is causing, you know, a lot of turmoil and trouble in their own life, okay? They're stressed out, but as I said, I really feel like this is their karma. They want to release you and get away from you, but I mean, they want to move on from you, forget about you, but they can't. They're in love with you. Maybe you will not take this person back, okay? And that is what this tension is, okay? They're just so stressed out because they want to come back into your life, but they know it'll never happen. You will never take this person back. You want your peace. You are moving on in life, okay? And they went to something that is just not making them as happy as they thought it would, okay? So I'm going to get one card from here. I'm not sure what this deck is called. I don't have the box here. One card, please, and thank you, Spirit. One card. One card, please and thank you. Okay, so we have, I find a deeper meaning and personal growth amid the discomfort. Okay, so maybe this is like you learning something from what you went through with this person. Okay, you've grown and found a deeper meaning in life. Maybe, okay, maybe you went through some type of spiritual change, initiation or something after going through what you went through with this person. Okay, at the bottom we have hope is a conduit for miracles. Okay, let's get one affirmation and then we'll close out. Please and thank you, Spirit. One affirmation for myself and the collective, please and thank you. One affirmation. All right. My thoughts manifest my reality. I hold the power to choose them. Okay, so definitely think positive. Okay. At the bottom, I release control of my plans to make way for my destiny. Okay. So make sure you're doing that. But again, as I said, just the overall energy of the reading. The reading pretty much. Someone is probably, very upset with you, but in a way of because they can't have you the way they want to have you. Okay, they realize that they are not in control of the situation. You are. You get to decide if you want to take this person back or not, and it looks like that's not what's going to happen. Okay, you want to move on from the chaos and all of that drama, and now they have to suffer. They're going through it by thinking about you all day and being sad and hurt behind this separation. Okay, you are happy and moving on, and they are stuck thinking about you all day and in regret. Okay, that is a message that I have for you guys today. I really hope that you enjoyed this message. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. I'll see you guys on the next one. You guys have a wonderful day. Thank you.